and welcome back to year 18 at Whiterun, our forest village in Life is Feudal. And I thought I almost played on for another year, and then I thought, no, I'll bring you back. You can come and join for a bit of landscaping and land development. I'll show you what we've got. We're starting to terrace the side of this hill here, so it's a little bit ugly. Some of the corners are a bit sharp and stuff like that. But I thought what we'd do is we'd flatten a piece out here just to make it usable. And maybe stick a watchtower on the corner. Now, a watchtower at this distance isn't actually that useful. It's not particularly practical because that's a stone tower. We want the watchtower because its range is really small. But I thought it actually could get it right on that corner there. Yeah, that actually might look rather spectacular. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll show you what we've got so far. We're going to put another school in down here. And how are we doing for food and firewood? Still not particularly good. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as we've got through, as soon as the temperature starts to rise, I'm going to upgrade this guy so that he's more efficient as a sawmill. And yeah, we need to get the population up because I've flattened out the land on the side of this hill. We had a bit of a slope here, and it was just begging to have some farms put up there. Other things. I have moved the hunter deeper into the woods, just a little bit. So we'll get rid of this cabin here. And I've also put the forester down there as well, because, yeah, we're working up here and, well, it was probably a bit silly to get this one up here for the moment, for such a short amount of time. And I think that's what we want to do. We want to work on this area here and do things with it, make it useful. Now, how are we doing for clothes? We could just get you making some ordinary clothes while we're waiting for the sheep to catch up. The sheep, 4 sheep can keep up, well, 3 to 4 sheep. How many have we got in there? Yeah, 3. They can keep up with 1 weaver. It's just that the weaver, we maybe switched the weaver over to warm clothing a little early before we had a full set of sheep in there. Okay. But I'm thinking that what we'll probably do is to flatten the coastline around the front here, make it a bit of a steeper cliff on all sides, so that the top then, the crown of the hill can only be accessed by the back, and that would make it a bit more safe in the event of an attack. And we'll put some watchtowers around the edge, starting with this one because I think that'll look pretty there. Alright, onward. So we've got people in fields and orchards and everybody doing their job, and we're not far off sending out another expedition. I think the builder's just getting on. Let's speed things up a little. So I think they're just, yeah. So they've got everything they need. Just need to build the tea crates or whatever to put things in. What you short of? Charcoal. We've got plenty of cast iron now, so let's take you off and maybe put you on charcoal. And how are we doing for firewood down here? Down here. Not wonderful. We maybe want to get some more people working on firewood there. In fact, if I switch that up, what's the temperature? 3 degrees. Yeah, let's allow 2 in there, and we'll add an extra choppy on. Get a bit more firewood down here. It is short of logs, which was the only reason I was really considering keeping this choppy up here, was that there'd be logs down this end, but well, we can keep on clearing the forest, bringing in the wood manually. It makes the hunter less efficient, the gatherer less efficient, but we shouldn't be dependent on the gatherer down here now. In fact, I might even take that gatherer off. We could remove that gatherer from up here now. Get them doing something more productive instead. Yeah, well, we don't need you anymore. Go do something more useful. We'll leave the hunter up there just to control the wild animals while there's still a risk of wild animals in the area, and we've got sheep down here. Okay, so how are things getting on? Well, our builders have got plenty to be building. We'll just let them get through some of the work. I've only got one builder on so that we can keep everybody else busy. But we've got 11 teenagers in school at the moment, which is excellent. As soon as they start coming through, we can afford to start populating some of the other jobs. Maybe just get a bit of road put in here. Let's see, it's not very happy with all of that. It's going to run down there, okay. Oh dear. How many farmers are at work in this field? 3, so we'll need to keep an eye on that and get them harvesting early. Wow, they really did. Let's let them eat meat. And let's see, what are the pie guys making? Fish pie? Yeah, sure. That'll get us ready for the next expedition once the one that's currently preparing. Oh, it's on its way. Excellent. Get ready for our next one. So hopefully we'll get cows. I'd really like cows next. Alright, so that will be the hunter that's gone. And we need to flatten out a bit of this land. It's awfully lumpy around here. And I think maybe we step up the terrace a little. So if we flatten that height, and we'll take this height here, and we'll kind of just go around like so. Yeah. There's a boar in the field. How about Stetson? Nice hat. How about you get some additional food in? Now,
Huh?
who are these guys? Labourer?
Mm-hmm.
Labourer. Labourer. I thought I just saw Stetson leave the field and go off to do some landscaping, and it made me wonder whether landscaping takes priority over farming. It shouldn't. But maybe it does. Let's just get that road in there. Do we need any other roads around the place to make things efficient? Yeah, we'll just get the school road in. Looks like it would help if we got a road down the back here. Oh, tornado. Yeah, we can't. Let's just check that the tornado, wherever it may be, isn't getting too close to us. Can't see anything in this weather. Okay, well, I think we've got a couple of additional labourers. Let's get them on the farms, because the farms are underpopulated. And then I'd like to get the school built. Oh no, actually, no. Temperature's up. We want to get this upgraded. Okay. So, upgrade. And we'll take you off. We'll let you do some labouring. We'll prioritise this. Now, I haven't found the priorities button to be particularly useful. I've actually found that the only real way to prioritise anything is to just pause everything else. Although the builder might focus on this deconstruction first. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Israel. How about bacon for dinner? Oh yeah. I think this landscaping, yeah, it's nearly done. Is that really a stag just wandering through the farm? Nobody around to hunt it? Come on guys, we need to get this built. Ah, we've got Caden and Hugh ready to work. Very good. That's going to take a fair amount of building. Let's get some extra builders on. Now, how many people we got in this field? 3. Oh, we got people in that field as well. Let's put a few more farmers out there. What you waiting for, Carla? You have everything. Oh no, you don't have the stone. Okay. There you go. Now, labourers, you're probably not doing much at the moment, so how about you get clearing up here? Because I want to see what we've got. And can you get rid of any of these boulders? So we could have maybe another fishing dock or something. We've just flatten a piece here or slope it so it's a buildable surface. Oh, we've got more teenagers. Right, excellent. Let's fill the farms up. Yeah, if we just make sort of flatten the top bit here or slope it, but slope it down. Another tornado? I don't see anything. Yeah, and then that'll leave a sort of sharper ridge. that we can put a watchtower on. And I am really tempted to put a keep up on the top of this hill. How are we doing? Oh, brilliant. This has been upgraded. Okay, I want 2 people in there for now. We'll knock the builders down. And then we'll get that building next. But yeah, let's start looking at the slope of this hill. So if we first of all try and flatten the top bit a bit. Kind of maybe just across here. Let's take the sort of crown off this bit of a lump. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll need to flatten out this corner here because we're just raising it and I don't want to raise it. And we can take that off pause as well. Right, late summer. You guys get harvesting what you've got, because I think it's going to take you a long time to get all of that in. Oh, did I mention that the hunter that was just underneath this farm is now just a little ways down here? There he is. And this is another charcoal guy, just tucked in the corner there. Because I figured that corner, well, I don't know, it might be a useful site. I was actually tempted to put another windmill in there. And another tornado. Who is it who's seeing all these tornadoes? I think someone's just crying wolf. But yeah, I think a keep here would look rather spectacular. Sort of up on the hill like that. I can't build in that area because there's things underneath it, but maybe up high like there. Could look rather good. Okay, have you finished? Yes, you have. So now what we want to do is sort out the slopes around the edge here. So yeah, get rid of that hard edge. And this, flatten that down. And there's a bit in the middle there as well. We'll squish that. Will it let me? Yeah. And then over here, same again. Just squish that. and it's just introduced a bit of a step in the mountain here. Well, the hillside. And there's a few little lumps around the place, but nothing that we need to worry about. Well, unless I actually want to build on top of where there is a lump. Ah, it's still got to be terraformed, in fact, so it might disappear yet. And let's get these crops in. Oh, I didn't tell them what to grow in that field. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe about putting in a second windmill here, but only because it's such a nice square rather than because it seemed like a particularly productive thing to do. I do think about putting the windmill up here just because it'd look cool. But we do need the extra farms for the moment, and I might change this over to a windmill in the future. We could move things around a little bit so that maybe we have some more farms down here instead, and put a couple of bakers here. Although they'd only be good for meat pies because they'd have to go all the way over here to get eggs or and they wouldn't get any fish. Well, maybe. How are we doing? Fall. Right, everybody, time to get your crops in. Ah, trees are regrowing. Did I do this field? Yeah. So around the place at the moment we're starting to drop down on vegetables because I haven't been growing any vegetables in the vicinity of this barn. So next year we'll put some veggies in at least one of those fields. Now we've got plenty of hay to feed the sheep, we'll put potatoes in both of those fields. Just to get the veggies up, but I mean they're not short. And how are we doing on... Right, there's no logs in here. And there's never gonna be either, because unless trees grow down here. Yeah, there's always going to be a shortage of logs, so that sawmill is always going to be quite unproductive. Which means that people down here are at risk of running out of firewood, whereas up here they will probably get all of the logs that come in from this area, and in fact let's get them some more. Send people out logging while the temperature's still good. So wherever else we cut the wood, It's always further away from this warehouse, except the sort of front area around here. So what we want to do is switch charcoal making to the back. How are we for tools? Can't afford to take people off charcoal making just yet. But we have got plenty of charcoal in here, so we could switch our tool making down there. Okay, right, I'm gonna just shut these guys down. And this guy as well. And that should force people over here. We'll take the charcoal maker off. We've got the one here. Oh yeah, we need cast iron. Yeah, they didn't get anywhere near clearing these fields. Okay, so and that's the end of the growing season. So I need to be conscious of that in future. We're gonna have to, mind you, they didn't get fully geared up until part way through. Right, we've got loads of labourers. Let's get some people down the mines. We could actually fully populate those mines. We'll get a good number of builders on. Okay, and we could even up the number of choppies on that camp. Yeah, we've got the logs to do it. What are you short of? Cast iron. Let's get that tree in as well before, because some of these trees will start to encroach a bit. Let's make sure they don't. So the two animals that I know of that we don't have yet are pigs and cows. So I'm hoping that we get cows rather than pigs. Pigs give us an awful lot of meat and they eat an awful lot of oats, but cows give us meat and milk. I really like cows. How are we doing for wool, by the way? Yeah, we've got a fair bit. Let's get you back onto warm clothing. So I'm thinking that by the time we finish landscaping and working the top of this hill, we'll have a ramp here that leads up to the top, and this will be the only access path. What I might do with our little charcoal guy here is sink this down so that he's on the same height at the floor level, and we have a bit of a steeper cliff behind. temperatures are starting to get a little bit low now for people to be going out into the wilderness. How are people over here doing for firewood? You've still got stuff. Because this sawmill, they will work. They just have to go a long way to bring in logs. We should maybe think about donkeys. I know I mentioned this last time. Maybe it's time to implement a donkey stable so that we can start moving goods around. But I thought maybe somewhere around here would be good, where we've got the other animals, and I wanted to see what kind of size we needed. We only need a small pen for pigs because otherwise they'll eat us out of our house and home. But cows I'm not sure about. So I don't know, I wanted to get in pigs and cows before we started on donkeys, just to make sure that we had enough room and enough resources. Could put sort of the donkey infrastructure around here. Just a little bit on the edge of the wilds there. I'd be a bit worried about the donkeys. I mean, I suppose we could put donkey stable down here. Ah, we've got another school. Let's get another teacher in. That all means that any teenagers living down here, so Bertin, as he gets older, can study locally instead of either having to move house. Oh, there goes we've got pigs. Okay. Oh, let's get pigs in. So, yeah, that's probably as much space as we want to dedicate for pigs. Let's just see. Are we infringing on the road there? No, I think that would be good enough, wouldn't it? And yep, the gateway is, well, it's close to the barn, but it's a long way from the well. No, there's a well behind the barn as well. Okay, yeah, let's put them there. I hope we can fit a road behind there. Oh, that actually looks awfully close, doesn't it? Let's just check and see. Oh, there is actually a road space down there. We could even do a flatten at height and just get that one ledge knocked down, I think. So it's tight, but so I could have just moved it up one. Yeah, let's do that. Now the annoying thing is I think he's got to build it and then dismantle it. Oh no, he hasn't. Okay. What I want to do then first is to sort out the landscaping here. So we want to flatten at this height. This land here. Okay, and then we'll slope this. Oops. There we go. We'll have to sort out the roads as soon as the snow's gone. Right, have you finished? 'Cause it certainly looks like we still need to just flatten out a little. And we'll sort out this corner and then we'll get the pig pen back in again. Okay. Now, you're not going to do much there, are you? So, oh, mind you, the road, I think, came along the front there. So maybe what we need to do is to take that height and we'll just run it along the front there. Yeah, okay. Alright, so flatten that slope out as much as you can. Just so that they can still walk up and down here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah, and then the road runs across the top there, so that's cool. So we want the pig pen. Let's just slow things down because we're actually getting... In fact, we'll pause them because we're about to get to spring. And I can't see where this is placing. Alright, so we want 1, 2. Yeah, that's better. That's going to encroach on the road, isn't it? So here, Okay, let's try that. I've got a horrible feeling we're back exactly where we started. Meanwhile, we actually have everything that we need to set off a new expedition, so go and find me cows. I might mess around with this a bit more once the pig pen's in, because that'll give us a nice flat road at the back here. I'll be able to mess around with this edge and see if we can get a smoother edge on sort of where it dives down into this baker. And anyway, we're time for the next growing season. Oh, and the watchtower has been built. Now this first watchtower doesn't do anything at all, but the next level upgrade will shoot wild animals, and I presume will shoot attackers in the future, and it's a fair bit more impressive as well. So I'll do a bit off camera again, and I'll look at what we're doing what we're using this area for and what we're doing over here. Maybe get a few more watchtowers in, and so that we're ready to upgrade. But I'll upgrade that one or whatever, and the rest, or however many more we're doing. I'll get that ready for when you come back, so you can see them upgraded. You can see them as they're being upgraded. So thanks for watching, and join me again for the next episode, where we'll be looking at fortifications, and we'll have some pigs, and hopefully we'll find some cows too. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.